Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Kingdoms. All bets are on. This is exactly what this video is gonna be about. The bet system, it's live and oh my god, it is freaking crazy, guys. It is really crazy. Now I'm gonna give you guys my best tips and advices about this betting system and where you should actually use your coins and if you should use your coins. Let's get on to it. Now before I go any further and I show you guys the other stuff, because you're noticing there is eye for talent and allure of gold. Alright, these are the teams, or these are the matches that are gonna happen, because it's 32 teams. These are the top 32 teams in the Osiris that actually manage to get in the playoffs. That means that every single team that is here, they are all elite players, guys. They are all elite players, they are all professionals, they all know what they are doing in the Ark of Osiris. None of this team needs to be treated lightly. None of this. This is gonna be the top of the game. This is gonna be the Clash of the Titans. This is gonna be the most amazing games that Ark of Osiris or Osiris League can ever offer you. Any of these matches that you see over here, these are all teams and all players that are veterans, experienced, all the good things. Now that is out of the way, let's give you guys some advices, because obviously you're all wondering who you should bet on, who you should throw in your chips, right? Because everyone wants to throw in their chips. You're noticing that GWM is probably the most favorite, 36.5 million coins versus 3 million coins. Now before you go any forward, I already said that these are all pro teams, these are all good teams. Alright, so I wouldn't be so inclined in like just throwing in all my chips on one team. Oh yeah, this is GWM, I know them, they are great. They are great. But DSP, they are also a team that got in the top 32. So you cannot treat any of this team very lightly. It's 2.81 billion versus 2.4 billion. At this point, each of these teams, they have mostly T5 players with max legendaries, max commanders, and even if they have some T4 players or maybe none, you never know, it means that those T4 players, they have max commanders, they have full marches on the field and everything. So it's gonna be massive battles. Now my advice that I want to give you, because right now, let's face it, if I throw my chips on GWM and they win, I will, let's say I put 1,000 chips, okay? So I bet 1,000 chips on GWM and I'll probably win 8%. So I'll probably win about 100 or 80 chips at the end. And this is not over, this is still another 5 days remaining. So all the guys that are betting on GWM, they're probably gonna get about 80 chips in return. You bet 1,000 and you get about 80 chips. How profitable is that? I don't know. I don't really find it that profitable. But in the end, if they win, you actually get something. If they lose, you lose everything. So you can read the rules before you bet, because it's all over here. I'm just not gonna go through them. Once Osiris playoffs begin, governors will be able to place league bets each week from Monday to Saturday. Governors may place bets on each battle, but may only bet on one side in any given battle. Once a bet has been placed, it may be raised but not withdrawn. Aurics can only be earned from the league bets and allure of gold events. At the end of each battle, all bets placed on the losing side will be divided up among the governors who place bets on the winning side. The winnings received by each governors are proportional to the size of the individual bets placed. In addition, winners will also be returned their entire original bet. So exactly like I said, I mean, you bet 1,000, and considering the amount it is right now, you probably win another 80 coins. At the end of each battle, losing governors will be returned 1/2 of the original bet. Wow. So you're actually, so if you're losing, you're actually going to get 1/2. That's actually interesting if you think about it, right? So you get 500 back, let's say if you bet 1,000. Now my advice is, which probably you might think that is wrong, but this is something that I'm gonna do. I would rather bet 100 on DSP than bet 1,000 on GWM. If they lose, I get 50 back and I only lose 50, correct? That's very true. But if I win, this is like 1,000% win. This is because it's not 100%, it's more than 1,000%. So basically, if I bet 100, I should get 1,000, maybe 1,100. If DSP is going to win, and all I did is I bet 100, which is not the end of the world, right? So this is gonna be my strategy. I haven't bet on any of them yet. I just wanted to do the video. So this is gonna be my strategy. So I rather just chase whichever is the underdogs, if you wanna call them like that, which literally at this point nobody can be an underdog. Let's go on this situation. 0 versus NB1. There are 8 million points versus 200k. Now imagine if 0 wins and you have 100 coins bet on 0. That's gonna be a couple thousand coins that you get, right? And before you bet on someone, you can also check. I mean, 0 tolerance, they are 1.7 billion and they managed to get in the playoffs. That means they have a solid strategy, they have a solid team, they have a good coordination. They managed to beat INH, which you're noticing that was the closest match. That means that INH was a strong team in their division. So this is what I'm trying to say, and this is what I'm trying to advise you. Because in the end, you might just lose some coins, but some people can actually surprise you, and just one of these teams, if it's gonna win, you're gonna recoup from all other teams. Just one. So think about it. OV versus K9T. Again, 2.2. K9T is a very strong team. This is pretty even. So it's 50-50. But there are other teams out there, like, for example, Golden Throne. They have beat K50. K50 is a very strong and powerful kingdom. They probably have a full team of T5 players, right? They have 2 billion power as well, so I wouldn't trade them lightly either. So 93, they actually need to be on their game against Golden Throne, because Golden Throne is not something you wanna trade very lightly. And how is the rate? 124 prize pool versus 3 million. Now if you have just 50 coins, because you're probably not confident, because 93, they are very coordinated, they are very good, they know what they are doing. It's a powerful kingdom and a powerful team, so you probably don't want to just risk 100 coins, but I just put 50 coins. Now even if you put 50 coins at this rate that it is right now, you probably get another 1,000 and something, maybe even more, who knows. I don't want to do the math right now. If the Golden Throne wins, you get where I'm going? You get where I'm going? Because you get 50% back according to the information over here. It says on the 5th point. At the end of each battle, losing governors will be returned 1/2 of the original bet. So probably you should decide of the original bet and not just increase it. Because probably that's what they mean by original bet. I hope they mean by just the amount that you have in the end. So just go ahead with the right amount from the start. Get it done properly. Again, White Tigers versus Legends Gaming. White Tigers, they are 3 billion. They are very, very powerful. They are coordinated. But Legends Gaming, they are also 2.4 billion power. So as I mentioned, at this point, all these teams, they are all professional players. They are all very good. Everyone is doing their best. They know what they're doing. They are all in voice chat and they are coordinating themselves. So it's not just the strategy on the paper anymore at this level of gaming, or at this level in the Osiris League. So this is 6.8 million almost versus 435k coins. So definitely 50 coins, 100 coins on LG1. Why not? 400 versus, I suppose these are anonymous assassins. I suppose, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's them. Again, 2 billion versus 2.6 billion. 400 they managed to get so far with a 2 billion alliance. 30 plus 27, so they are missing 3 subs. That's, again, I would not trade them lightly. And look at the price pool. 117 versus 1.7. This is just my advice, guys. This is just my advice. I mean, it's up to you how you want to spend your coins. You want to throw them in on one side, or, you know, it's entirely up to you. But this is my advice. I would rather do small bets on the so-called the underdogs, because they are not the favorite, and they might surprise you, and the amount of coins you will recoup will, you know, will cover all the other losses, and you'll actually win something, rather than just, you know, putting everything on one team and hoping for a very small amount. That's it. End of story. There is also a shop. So before you want to go in and want to, you know, throw in all your coins, I would advise you that you should probably get, let's say, Iset's Sufferance blueprint or the Seth's Brutality blueprint. You have the blueprints, they're gonna be there, you know, you have them. Whenever you can craft them, that's another story. That's entirely up to you. But you have the blueprints, you know, it's something you've done an investment. That's gonna be my main priority. How I'm gonna spend my chips is actually on blueprints. The next thing I would spend the coins on, it might surprise you, but it's gonna be the advanced action points recovery. So that's another thing I would spend my action points on the action points recovery, my chips, I'm sorry. The last one, which sounds crazy, is gonna be the legendary commander sculptures. Why? Because they are very expensive. 1,500 chips for one sculptures is literally 15 blueprints. I mean, the epic blueprints, you should already know that you can dismantle them, so you get the 100% value back. So you can keep try if you have blueprints until you get the one with the 30%. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just gonna go to the crafting and show you guys. Is the special talent. You know, when you're crafting an item, you have a chance to get the special talent. So if you have a plethora of blueprints, and this is the one I'm talking about, Isis Sufferance for your cavalry, or if you want for infantry and archers, you just, if you have 10 blueprints, you just keep try until you get the special talents. And then you have another 30% stats on this particular item when you're gonna equip it on your cavalry. So it's nothing bad in actually having an excess of blueprints. That's probably the main reason why they also gave you guys the opportunity to buy up to 100. I'm not saying you should buy 100, but you should definitely spend some on them, because sculptures you can get. Personally, I would rather have 15 blueprints than spending on one sculpture. And the second thing, as I said, is going to be the advanced action points recovery. After that is entirely up to you what you want to spend on your coins. Right, yo. Now that is done, it's going to be the eye for talent. I want to give you guys an advice about this one as well. So if you go to the information, this is why I wanted to show the origin. So first, the moment you press on this button, it allows you to go and purchase the first one, which I did. So I already purchased the first one. After that, you have the second one. Purchase this bundle to unlock bonus pick 2, and it's gonna tell you the date when it's going to be available. So that's only the time when this is going to be available. Bettors bundle 2 on October the 7th. It says UTC, but I'm not sure because that's actually the date, not the time. Anyway, and you can already notice guess correctly to win amazing rewards. So I already chosen my teams that I actually think they're gonna win. So obviously is my team, Art of Conquest. Definitely, I mean, I hope we will gonna win. White Tigers is a very strong team, and Kingdom 93 is a very strong team. One advice I can give you about this, guys. One advice is never choose two teams that are fighting one against each other. So for example, we are going against one NB8. So don't choose one team and then choose the other team, because it's obviously that only one team can win. So you want to make sure before you choose your team that they are not going one against each other. I have unlocked and I bought the first bundle. That's the way I have 3. So I already bought the bundle from the shop, and I have to say that I'm not very happy about the bundle because it didn't give me much. If I go here on the system, congratulations, you have successfully purchased a Bettors Bundle 1. The gems have already been added to your account and the bonus item have been sent to your inventory. So by bonus item, I suppose is the gold key, and let me just go back. I suppose is the gold key, the stars, 4-hour speed ups. I'm not sure, but I'm not very happy about paying £10 for that. I was hoping that I actually get some coins, you know, for either betting or spending in the shop. That was my hope, but you don't get that. You just get this level upgraded and you get unlocked another room, so you can guess one more team. That's all you get if you spend the £10 on that bundle. Yeah, so I believe that you need to guess at least one of these 3 to win, so you can guess on the other one. Or if you guess all 3, I'm gonna get 3 sculptures. That would be crazy. That would actually be crazy if I'm guessing all 3, and so on. We will see. But I just want to show you what you actually get if you purchase the bundle. So just get unlocked to the next level of rewards, and that's pretty much about it. I didn't get, I mean, I don't know how many epic sculptures I have anyway. Allure of Gold. So this is daily quest. If you wanna know how you can actually get coins, I mean, it's very easy, or chips to bet. It's very easy. You have daily quest and you have weekly quest. You have to log in 5 times, make 1 bet, earn 100, and make 1 purchase in the Alluric shop, which I already done. So there's plenty of chips you can make and you don't have to spend money, and you get rewards. That's pretty much about it about this video, guys. I hope I did cover everything about the bets, and I hope you guys actually understand and how everything works. Probably the first part of the video was the most important one, when I did explain a little bit in detail why I'm advising what I'm advising. The next part is entirely up to you if you want to throw in £10, but I'm not so hyped about what I received. I'll have to see the results whenever the results are gonna be, probably next week. Right, yo, this is your boy Geroni signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. Bet safe out there.